Hi guys, it's Forest Ant again. I'm here with Julian from AFTV. I'm going to ask him what he thought of the game and what he thought of Forest's performance, because I think he's got a few words.
Well, as I said to you earlier, I was actually very disappointed with Forest because I was expecting more from them, and that was because I kind of looked at how they've been playing since you got the new manager, and I understand that you've been averaging 2.25 goals per game, whereas under Cooper it was literally 1 goal per game, wasn't it? It was very, very consistent. Last season I think you scored 38,
I think you're right.
And this season, first 17 games, 17 goals. So I was actually looking forward to an open game with a really kind of the atmosphere that we've come to get used to the last few seasons. And the first half, I have to say that I was bored.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I was really bored. It's one thing when I've come here. I mean, I always remember that cup game a few years ago when you were in the Championship. The atmosphere, was immense, but it was kind of instigated by what was on the pitch.
Yeah.
And the team really went for it. Yeah. And you had two teams, one that didn't want to play, and the other team that wasn't capable of breaking down the team that didn't want to play. So it was an absolute stalemate.
Yeah, I agree.
So that first half I can write off. Second half, the substitution I thought made the game, which was bringing on, and I'm going to try and pronounce his name, but I think he's a great number 9. Yeah. Really good player. Taiwo, is it?
Taiwo Awoniyi.
Taiwo Awoniyi. Now, I've seen a bit of him because he scored against us, but I had my eye on him when he came on, and he made the game for me because it opened up a little bit. It became more exciting.
It gave us a focal point as well.
Yeah, I mean, it became a better game, but ultimately Arsenal won it because of a stroke of genius from Arteta, and I think that was selling you Matt Turner.
Yes, okay. We're not going to fall out on this.
No, we're not going to fall out. But surely you've got some good keepers over the years.
We've had excellent keepers, and we've got 2 now, neither of whom are good enough. Vlachodimos, Greek international, and Matt Turner.
Yeah. Neither
of them are good enough. We are actually in the market for a keeper, but we're leaving it late.
Yeah. I mean, you do need a keeper because he was the difference.
Yeah.
He really
was.
Not
for the first time.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the free kick. I saw the game against Brentford, and I saw what he did today, and he will send you down.
Yeah, but I mentioned it to you earlier that we have got 7 players at AFCON. Taiwo, this is his first back after several months. Anthony Langer's been injured, who's had a really good season for us. So it was less than half of our first team out there. So that, from a Forest perspective, that's what I'm clinging on to.
Yeah.
But from an Arsenal perspective, that to me was a typical Arsenal away performance where you have a lot of the ball, but you're a bit blunt in attack, shall we say? Goal scoring.
Yeah, it wasn't a bit. They were clueless. They didn't look like scoring. It looked. From that
I was comfortable. As a Forest fan, I was comfortable.
Yeah, you were comfortable and I was bored.
Yeah, I was bored as well.
Yeah, it was. But you're not going to stay up if you play like that and just and don't try and win games, because points. I know it's Arsenal, and I don't want to sound too arrogant, but we've got to be one of the better teams, if not, that are going to come here. So I suppose in some senses to get a draw would have been a good result.
It would have been,
but to not even try to win the game.
But like I say, we're hamstrung with the players we have available.
Yeah, all right.
And you take Rice out there, Jesus out there, Saka out there.
No, I understand that. But when you're in the Championship,
we won't be in the Championship.
No, when you're in the Championship, you beat us and you deserve to beat us. Yeah. So using the excuse that, okay, we've had this player out, that player out, when you did beat us and you deserved to beat us, you beat us because you went for it, the crowd got behind, the enthusiasm, and you wanted to play football and you won.
Yeah.
And you did that in the Championship. Yeah. So you're now in the Premier League. It's your second season in the Premier League. Yes, I get the fact you've got all these injuries, you've got players out, and we probably played you at the best time because you've had... You always get that new manager bounce for maybe 3-4 games, and that's kind of finished now. But the way he set up today, he didn't set up to win that game. Which is
you're possibly right, but I honestly believe that's because we didn't have the personnel to do that. I think had we had our players available, we would have come out with a far different game plan to that one.
Yeah,
but let's talk about Arsenal.
Yeah, let's talk
about Arsenal.
Okay.
Your guys, are you going to win the title now? Is that a title-winning performance out there?
The answer to that is no, that wasn't a title-winning performance. We won that game on the back of a mistake.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I'm not going to get kidded that we deserved to win that game, and that was a phenomenal performance. But phenomenal performances aren't based on just results. And a lot of fans will kind of when your team wins, and this isn't just Arsenal fans. When your team wins, everything's wonderful, and you're going to win the league. When your team loses, everything's terrible, and you're going to get relegated. Now that performance, what that does, the performance wasn't great. The result was great, because what that now does,
that's a good result for Arsenal.
It's a good result.
Away at Forest is a good result.
Yeah,
for
it is.
Arsenal.
The third time I've been here in 3 seasons, the first time I've seen Arsenal win.
Yeah.
The first time I've seen Arsenal score a goal.
Yes.
I haven't even seen last time I saw Arsenal score a goal was, probably in the cup game, wasn't it? 2016, was it?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that.
So to answer your question, can Arsenal win the league? Yes. Does that performance give me, reinforce that? No. But what we're put ourselves in a position now is Liverpool have got to go beat Chelsea, and then they've got to get a result for us, because we could
that one at the weekend.
Yeah, it's massive. But it's massive. It sets it up, and we're still in January. We're in touching distance. I think this time last year, City were maybe sort of 5 or 8 points behind us.
Yeah.
And it's not done. It's not done. It's close.
Yeah. Well, I hope you do it, mate. I really do, because I'd like to see Arsenal win.
Yeah, and if you can carry on playing football like you did in the second half, I hope you stay up. But I don't want to see that kind of football.
No, don't worry. That's not our normal way of playing, and we will play better football, and we will stay up. Trust me.
Okay.